Hey everybody, welcome back to Nick and Trav. This is Trav,
And I'm Nick.
and we're going to do a little bit of a side quest here today. We're going to be no Halo, no Illusion of Gaia. Instead, we're going to change things up a bit with a little text-based adventure game called 80 Days. So, Nick, are you familiar with this game at all?
No, actually, this is brand new to me. I didn't know they still made these things.
Apparently, occasionally, I believe I got this off of a humble bundle. I couldn't tell you which one, but yeah, just one of those I picked up randomly.
It's either a Steam sale or a Humble Bundle where 90% of all of our games have come from.
Sure. Nah.
Let's be real, like the old Steam sales were like, they were selling 50 games for a nickel.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm sure it
Oh,
must have been a humble bundle. It came with that one thing that I wanted for $10 and got 9 games. That was like okay,
yeah,
cool. Why not?
yeah, true, true.
So yeah,
All right.
I did play this once for like 30 minutes and it seemed interesting and just never came back to it. It seemed like a good time to do so now, but
Yeah.
yeah, I mean it's just a classic tale of around the world in 80 days, and I think we just have a million different ways to do it by train, by plane, by I don't know. We got money, we got places to stay, we got places to go. So
Is it kind of like Oregon Trail?
I think so. Again, it's been quite a while since I played it, but yeah, I want to say it's kind of along those along that line.
Okay.
So cool. I guess let's jump into it.
Yeah. All
Good.
right. So we're in London, 1872.
Entered into the
Service of a New
service of a new
Gentleman.
gentleman.
Okay. All right.
He's a gambling man.
Okay. Ooh. Did a title drop? Oh.
Okay, not sure if we cared about this. We don't.
Oh, dude. Meg.
I mean, good on you, Meg. But yeah, moving on.
Uh,
Monsieur Phileas Fogg returned. Oh, okay, it's still going. Came home
what's up,
early
credits? How you
from
doing?
from Reform Club
Title drop.
and new fangled steam carriages besides.
Okay.
Okay, Jules.
Yeah, it is based. Oh, okay. So yeah, it is legitimately just 80 days. Cool.
So
I
helped him
helped him
down.
down.
Yeah, I don't know, especially being text-based adventure. I don't know if we want to.
Yeah, no, you can go ahead and read your heart's content, Travis.
Okay, I mean,
Give me that sultry reading voice that you have.
Well, I was gonna say, I don't know if you wanna, you've got some fun voices in store. Maybe you wanna do some back and forth here.
Sure. Well, I mean, it looks like it's only through one guy's. Oh no, yeah, he said
Yeah, I mean there
they're
will be
going around the world.
conversations, but
Oh, okay.
so yeah, so I helped him down, and the iron-lunged, steam-driven horses clattered away. Pespa, he said, we are going around the world.
Okay. So now we have two choices.
So yeah, around the world, very good, Monsieur.
Let's go with very good. I want very good seems like, you know, we're puffing out our chest a little bit. And let's do it.
Very good, monsieur, I murmured dutifully, not believing a word of it. We shall circumnavigate the globe within 80 days. He was quite calm as he proposed this wild scheme. We leave for Paris on the 8:25 in an hour.
Okay. Okay, you could have just said in an hour, but sure.
Also on the 8:25.
Yeah.
Uh, I mean,
I would hmm. Once again, I mean, we you know what? We're playing. What do you want to play this
well,
character?
yeah, I
You
was
want
gonna
to
say
be
basically, how do we want to be the cocky fuck? Do we want to be the? I feel like we should
cocky
stick.
fuck?
Yeah, stick
Let's
out the
do
chest.
it. Let's do it, dude. Let's be the Chad.
But of course.
Fuck yeah, dude. Let's go.
But of course I answered, still extremely suspicious. He nodded, good. Pack an altimeter and my evening jacket. There's not a moment to waste. Oh, you
We have funds, and we are now dependable.
Sure.
Booyah!
Okay, we got some routes. We're going to Paris, I guess. Collect our things and we'll be
Quickly.
off.
All right, so let's go to pack. So what do we got?
Altimeter. So they said to pack that. Slender volume listing all shipping routes within Europe. You did say to pack an evening jacket. Well-fitting, neatly tailored. Sure. Let's get that in there. Deck of 52.
Can we fit all this? Or we
Yeah.
have to leave something?
Yeah, no, we'll have to
Ooh.
compromise here. So we got wax cylinder.
All right, so what's the wax cylinder?
Inscribed with marks describing a recording of a symphony.
Nah, fuck that.
52 playing card deck, and a slender volume listing all shipping routes within Europe. That feels like it should be helpful.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, shipping routes, dude. Let's go.
All right. And
then what do we already have in our inventory?
we got some wool stuff.
You got some shirts.
You can always trust a man in a well-starched woolen shirt.
All right.
That's what
Yeah,
I
let's
was-
do this. I'm into this.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, do this.
The Englishman's wardrobe should help us negotiate times of upper-class journeys.
Oh hell yeah! See, look at that shit. Upper class, we're already chatting it up. Let's go.
All right, there's a lot of stuff happening already, and I'm not sure I like it.
Oh my god, dude! Look at this. New routes. Oh, okay, cool. Alright, here
Okay,
we go.
we're back, so let's depart.
All
Okay,
right,
I
so
guess
where are
we're
we
going
going?
to Paris.
Okay, we're going to Paris. Let's do it.
Departing now,
What is
the
it?
guard's
Space
van has
for
space
one.
for one suitcase, which will suffice. Travel. This will be a bearable journey. Thank God.
Oh wow, it's bearable. Hang on. We are not fucking on a goddamn carriage right now.
Okay, we can either listen to the
Are
keep
we-
clopping. Oh, here we go.
I was about to say.
It was like the wow. Okay.
We are clopping our way in. Let's go.
Clip clop, clip clop. The mechanical
Alright.
horses race past Piccadilly Circus and Pall Mall faster than a team of thoroughbreds. Even so, the whistle of the 8:25 was blowing as we pulled up to Charing Cross Station. We have no tickets, I explained, or we raced along the concourse and threw ourselves aboard. So what? We just jump on there.
I was gonna say we either say fuck it, or we just jump on.
I mean, what would Chad do?
Chad would buy a fucking ticket, but
Yeah, he would flex that, wouldn't he?
well, I mean, we're dependable too, so like, I don't think stowing away on a train is a good idea.
Okay, so we got no tickets.
We have no tickets, yeah.
Alright. That does not signify, Monsieur Fogg remarked over his shoulder as he hurried toward the platform. We must not miss this train. I rushed after him as we leapt aboard, but I dashed to the ticket booth. Oh yeah, there we go. So we try and buy a ticket real quick.
Yeah, you know what? Let's see if we can buy tickets.
Judging that there was a moment to spare, elbowing aside a few ladies and gentlemen, were I frustrated
Damn
by
right.
the queue. Yeah, it seems like we don't really have time to wait. I mean, we're dependable, but that doesn't mean we can't be a dick.
Yeah. How about we knock over some grandmas, dude? That's
Yeah,
it.
for sure. Who were ambling about as though this were Brighton Pier and not a busy train station. 2 singles to Paris, I demanded breathlessly. The guard raised his pen with agonizing slowness. Leaving tomorrow, he intoned. Leaving immediately. I am aiming for the 8:25 departure. I mean,
I'm aiming for the 8:25.
alright.
We don't want to sound like assholes, but I mean, you know, we are. Let's be real. We're fucking elbowing grandmas, but let's be, we're gonna be chill about it.
I replied coolly, gotta keep that coolness.
Uh-huh. Oh hell yeah.
Are you now? The man replied with obvious amusement. Well then, he drew a metal tube from one wall and spoke to it. Geoffrey, hold the 8:25 a moment, won't you? I've got a fellow here running late. I thanked him profusely, or I waited steadfast.
Thank him profusely.
Okay.
Yeah. We gotta be chill.
Yeah. The guard nodded and scribed one ticket, then the other, then passed them slowly to me. I made my way back to the train where the redoubtable Jeffrey was waiting, flag raised, for me to step aboard. I stopped to thank him. I leapt onto the train. Alright, I feel like we should thank him.
Yes. Thank him greatly. Give him a smooch.
Stopped to thank him, only to be interrupted by Monsieur Fogg, who was leaning out of a compartment window and demanding to know the cause of the half-minute delay. His lips thinned slightly as he caught sight of me, and so I ducked my head and hurried aboard. Alright, our funds went down a little, and our relationship with Fogg has deteriorated.
Well, fuck you, Fogg. He's just gonna jump on the fucking train and be like, yeah, we out.
Alright, so I'm on fine form, but we must make haste. But we can converse.
Okay.
You want to be... Oh, wait. So I guess I would be the left guy?
He's fucking calling us bumbling? You bitch.
I
will
am the son
fight
of
you.
Monsieur Fogg.
Oh, the bumbling passer. Yeah, he just sounds like a cunt now.
Do it.
Alright, what do we want to talk about?
I feel like we should talk about the journey.
Yeah, fuck money. We're good.
But tell me, Monsieur, what is your purpose of our journey?
I have made a hefty wager, and I do not intend to lose.
Very good.
Very good.
London smog.
As we sip tea and begin to let the world just kill itself.
As you do.
Yeah.
London smog gave way to rolling hills and the pastures of the Kentish countryside, still untouched by the hand of technological advancement. Monsieur Fogg read his paper whilst I repacked my bags. Our bags. We passed the day in silence. I mean,
Good.
Seems like we should get stuff done, I guess.
I mean, like, we want. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. We might want to get more rep with him. So I mean,
yeah,
redoing the bags would be pretty cool.
Thrown together in haste and confusion, as afternoon turned inexorably to evening, I discovered that my master was one of those gentlemen who broke their silence rarely, if at all. A guard rapped on our door. A few miles before Dover. We are about to submerge, he warned. Take some people a bit funny, so watch out. What do you mean, submerge? But is it safe? Is it not? Or very good?
I would say very good.
I'm a little curious. I replied as though submerging inside a 1,000-ton metal train was quite ordinary for me. If you feel claustrophobic, the guard replied, try running up and down the corridor. I always find the exercise helps. With that, he closed the door. I could not help but not help a shiver. I pressured my face to the window glass. Would Monsieur Fogg be claustrophobic? Do we maybe want to check?
I would ask that question.
I doubted it. He appeared not to be constrained by mere matters of place and circumstance. An alarm sounded as the fins above the amphitrite's wheels extended with a hydraulic hiss. Night fell, and we plunged past the end of the track into the freezing water of the English Channel. Okay, there we go. Relations with Fogg have improved slightly now. So
Booyah! We're doing it.
Fogg's going to be the homie in no time.
The trains explodes as you die. Start over.
Your relationship went up a little bit. What?
Yeah. Fogg, remember this.
The amphitrite plowed through the water overnight and splashed up onto a wider gauge. French tracks at Calais as dawn broke. Do you have a route in mind, monsieur? I began to consider we might require for our journey.
I would look forward to the journey. Because there's nothing we can really do. Like, I mean, having, like, conversation on this is great, but, like, I mean, what I've learned from years of elementary school Oregon Trail, shit happens.
Gotta prepare
and
for
we
that
need to be
dysentery.
prepared. Yeah, dude.
I began to consider what we might require for our journey. Loose clothing for hot weather, and furs for cold, driving clothes for roads, and weatherproof gear for boats. Will we venture north or south? Well, we would have to purchase the necessary items.
Okay, so we have a gentleman's jacket.
Right.
I don't think we have those sort of clothes.
We've got wool and a trench coat, so I think we're ready for cold, and that's pretty much it.
Now we're gonna have to purchase it
Have to purchase, but at the same time, I'm curious. I feel like we would want to go south, or well, north actually. But yeah, we
just
purchase.
to make sure that we stay in cold weather.
Yeah, but we should probably just. But the problem is, if we prepare for everything, then we're not going to have room for anything else.
Yeah, true, true, true. Yeah. So then, if you want to go north, we'll go north.
Well, I'm not sure we have a choice just yet, but I was just going to see what they suggest, or
What he
what that
says.
dude says.
All right, let's do it.
I inquired, deep in thought. East, he replied with utter certainty. Oh, great. Even so,
Oh,
there are
we're just going
several.
east. Wow, dude, this guy's a fucking
Well,
genius.
damn.
We are chasing the sun.
Even so, there are several routes to consider. So, do we want to be fast or do we want to be safe?
Hmm.
The timeless question.
All right. Once again, we're going back to years of Oregon Trail.
Well, Oregon Trail, but also if we're gonna keep up this Chad persona, well, like what would a Chad do,
He'd go fast.
right? Yeah, I mean if that's
He would be the Sonic of this race.
there you go.
He
You'd be
would
like,
Yeah, he'd be eating his chili dogs and fucking going fast.
go fast.
Let's go.
I
Let's do
believe,
it.
said he, that is what we shall put to the test. Parbleu. I scarcely knew what to think. We arrived at Paris. Cool, French. Paris, Gare du Nord, just after 1 o'clock. Shut up, you say it better.
I can't.
That's what I thought. Automaton porters lifted our luggage and then our persons onto the platform with long, delicately filigreed iron arms. Paris, city of my heart. I was home, but not to stay. So our possessions could be sold handsomely here.
Oh,
Oh, okay. So we can waste some time here. We can go to the bank for some reason. It takes up 2 hours. We can explore for 4 hours, or we can go to the market.
I'm curious what Explore will get us. And I feel since we're so early in the run, quote unquote,
Yeah,
we could probably waste a couple hours.
sure. Or do you want market? Apparently, doesn't take time. Maybe we could do that. Well, I guess it doesn't matter either way. But yeah, okay. Let's see what that is. Okay, cool. We did it. More routes. We had a few hours to spare. I asked Monsieur Fogg if I might enjoy my city before we had to leave. Indeed. And should you learn anything of note, be sure to relay it. I nodded and headed into town. The talk on the streets was of one thing only, an enormous, elegant oval stadium constructed upon the green fields of Champ de Mars and containing the technological marvels, art, amusement parks, and milling crowds of the World's Fair of 1872. My city still wore the scars of last year's siege. I ventured inside, but I was certain Monsieur Fogg did not intend for me to visit fairs. I mean, I kind of feel like we should venture inside.
Yeah, let's do it.
The grand illuminated pavilions of the exposition. An artificer was replacing an arc light. I went west towards the airship hangar. Ooh, maybe we can end up with the airship.
Ooh, let's do it.
Past the booth with a husband and wife pair selling panoramic hot air balloon rides to eager tourists. I inquired as to their hourly rate. The hangar was crowded with airships. I'm not
We
entirely sure.
really don't want like what a fucking. Hey, put me in the air for a little bit. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that based on what we've seen so far, that might open up some routes, I guess, maybe, that we could see. But yeah, I'm not sure what all that would really do for us. So a hangar was crowded with airships, I guess? I don't know.
Yeah, let's do that.
And flying vehicles of all shapes and sizes, attended by sharp-eyed crews from all over the world, and my eye was immediately caught by the African-made rigid metal balloon gilded Egyptian Ifrit-class airship, the metal-clad four-propeller Savikkar atomic Atmotic, the bulky coal gas powered Ottoman Gaic, and the twin-bladed Peruvian gyrocopter. I'm gonna fuck up a lot of stuff in this read.
Hey, it's all good, man. This
Um,
ain't English class. People know what we're doing.
sure. But what sounds appealing? I mean, I feel like the metal balloon is probably a no. Twin blade.
Like, I'm trying to think during this time, which one didn't explode, you know?
Sure. Yeah, in that
That's,
case, the airship probably.
to me, that's the important part. Like,
Yeah.
which one didn't blow the fuck up?
So maybe some bulky coal gas.
Yeah, well, I mean, we are heading east, so obviously the Ottoman would be good because, Ottoman Empire at the time, I'm guessing. Before Mother Russia.
Okay. Yeah.
I would go with that.
Sure. Okay.
They're an industrious people.
Which had an excellent reputation for safety, if not speed. More and more
Booyah.
were being converted to civilian use as the Ottoman military replaced the Gaics with Persian-designed Bayandor airships. The Ottomans are a great power. Where do these ships fly? I feel like that's a good question to ask.
Yeah.
I asked the woman at the stand. Throughout our empire, came the reply, and elsewhere too. I believe the flight from Rome to Thessaloniki is by a Gaic. Perhaps one day soon, Monsieur Fogg and I would find ourselves flying in such a craft. I returned to the exposition center, my thoughts turning with clouds and engine rotors. Avenues sprawled in every direction between the inviting illuminated pavilions of the exposition. An artificer was replacing an arc light. I decided to take my leave. So it's not, we don't even have an option for that? That was just like, cool. I wanted to look at that.
Well, I think what it is like we pick the choices we choose put us down like a path of either we're going to learn something, or it's a dud, or we fail like a conversation check or something, and then we don't get anything.
Okay.
So I'm guessing the buff we got was okay. Now we know personally that the ship of the Ottoman goes all through their place along with a few other places.
Sure.
So we want to like maybe look at the routes of us going through the Ottoman Empire, because now we can probably just jump on an airship instead of having to deal with like horn-drawn carriage or a fucking bullet train. You know?
Okay, sure. I guess in that case then, so I think we've sunk this 4 hours, so I don't think additional dialogue is going to mess us up at all. I don't think.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess just inquire about the arc light.
Yeah, I mean, if you want, let's check it out.
Artificer was replacing arc light, which had burned out. She first disconnected the strange machine powering the lights. It had a spinning iron wheel, which was wound around with a series of armature coils. What is this device, Artificer? I merely watched politely, not wanting to disturb her work. Feel like maybe not disturbing her work.
Yeah, I mean, observation, I think maybe we'll get her attention because we're being so observant.
Yeah. Artificers were a notoriously irritable breed. This is bleeding folly in ways, the artificer grumbled in a thick Yorkshire accent. These grand machines are finicky beasts. Grand machines? Is that so? I have often found that to be the case.
We don't know shit, alright? Is that so?
Okay. Oh, yes, and the bleeding. Yep, you Blackov candles only last 2 hours. Not like I have anything better to do, eh? I retreated hastily, not at all in terror of her irate tone. The harshness of her tone was belied by her gentle touch.
Ooh.
I mean, I feel like we gotta stick around.
Yeah, man, we get a hotel and get that rage up.
As she unscrewed the Arclight's globe of enameled glass and replaced the 2 carbon rods within, she reconnected the supply and the 10. How would you say that? You block shove?
Dude, you got me, bro.
you,
Like, I mean,
you black shelf
I'm
cans.
the one with an English degree, and I'm just like, nah, we're good. It
Aren't
ain't
you?
linguistics. I'm out.
Aren't you reading this? This is just to make fun of my reading skills. Uh, you you you
Oh,
black
okay,
shelf.
the next text-based series we do, I'll do, okay?
Yeah, because that's gonna happen again.
It will happen again. This is great. I'm loving this.
Okay, and the 10 Yablatchov candles connected in series lit up once more. They are miraculous, or will all streets be lit with electricity soon? I feel like asking questions here is probably. They like that. Maybe.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she's irritable, so I mean, we don't want to
Oh,
go too ham in the questions.
sure. These are already a fair passel of city. There are already a passel of cities lit by electricity rather than gaslight, she retorted. London will probably be last, given old Queen Vicky's prejudice against the Artificers Guild. The Queen is against you? But Paris is modern, and we still use gaslight. Surely London is the capital of invention.
Let's not piss her off.
Yeah, agreed.
Uh, let's. Okay, if we bring up the queen, she's just gonna rage. If we make her think that we're, hey, fuck you, London's the shit. No. So I think we're gonna have to go through. I think we're gonna have to say Paris is,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
shit.
Argued the artificer eyed me sadly. Frenchy, are you? She sighed. Paris is nice enough, I suppose, but it's no Istanbul. Now there's a bleeding city.
Damn.
She looked at her pocket watch, cursed, and hurried off, dropping something as she went. We should probably return it. Well,
Yep.
yeah, okay. She thanked me. My medallion. I'll need that to get my lunch from the canteen. Thank you. I bowed and returned, or I waved, duty done, and walked away. I feel like the bow's a bit much.
No, you're a fucking. We're a butler, dude. Like, that's like our thing.
Fair enough. She giggled. Stop that, you'll make me blush. She rubbed the coin thoughtfully. Okay, good call. I was giving this for my work in Istanbul, you know. I made a very special automation. I think it works as a driver now on the route up from Izmir. I think that's right. An interesting tidbit. An automaton who can drive.
An automaton who can drive. Boom, we're unlocking something. Let's go. Let's
You
go,
don't
dude.
say. Of course, is that so strange? I could only shrug. Who knows what is normal in this modern world? I looked about me once more. Crowds of tourists jostled and heaped past, their eyes wide with wonder. I headed towards the red and purple tents in the Artificers Guild. I took a stroll down the Avenue of Nations, where I decided to take my leave. I mean, we're not killing time. Like I've been keeping it. It's still 5:22, so I guess as long as we're here, we're not killing additional time.
Mm-hmm.
Let's think on this, and next time on Nick and Trap.
Oh shit! All right, yeah.
So
This is great.
yeah, this is fun. This is definitely different from what we've been doing. So yeah, this is delightful, and I feel like we're both participating. That's fun.
All right, boys. Like, comment, subscribe. Find us on Twitter,
Do stuff.
Instagram,
LinkedIn.
Facebook. Yeah, LinkedIn. Find us on Indeed. God, what other social media platforms are there that are ridiculous? Yeah, find our MySpaces.
Oh shit, Tom.
If Zanga is still a thing, find our Zangas.
You know.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
You guys have a great day.
We'll see you later.
Toodles.